The mission of the BCA EcoSangha Committee is to educate how our Buddhist religion is inherently ecological in vision and conservation-oriented in practice. Our goal is to provide environmentally friendly guidelines in the spirit of Motanai, that all things are precious and should not be wasted, knowing that our behavior has profound implications on future generations.
Hello, my name is Karen Akahoshi, and I'm the chairperson for the BCA EcoSangha Committee. In 2013, Reverend Don Castro and I presented the EcoSangha resolution to the BCA National Council, where it was adopted in 2015. The EcoSangha resolution reads, "Whereas one of the major social issues of our time is a deep concern for the environment and of their interdependence and compassion, our Buddhist religion is inherently ecological in vision and conservation-oriented in practice. And whereas our Buddhist Churches of America not only consumes large amounts of resources in themselves, but also serves as a model for personal behavior in the homes of each of its members and society at large. Therefore, be it resolved that each BCA temple be encouraged to adopt policies that promote an awareness of the profound implications of our behavior on future generations and to promote ecologically friendly behavior in the spirit of Motainai." Recently, Bishop Harada created the BCA EcoSangha Committee with the goal of having members from each of the districts who would promote ecologically friendly use of resources at each of the temples in their district.
Hello, I am retired BCA Minister Don Castro. The first thing you can do is inform. Since 2015, when the EcoSangha resolution was passed, I have spoken on EcoSangha at many temples and seminars and conventions, including the World Buddhist Women's Convention in San Francisco. And during that time, I have found that very few of our members have even heard of the EcoSangha. We need to make sure that what happens at the National Council is clearly communicated to each of our Sangha members. Having a BCA EcoSangha Committee member from each district will help facilitate this process. At our monthly Zoom meetings, we brainstorm and share information about successful projects we have done or seen at various temples. For instance, since January of 2025, I and other committee members have been submitting monthly articles to the Wheel of Dharma thanks to the support and encouragement of editor John Kawamoto. This video highlights some of the actions temples have taken and ways that you can join the effort too.
Hello, my name is Haley Lamont from the San Mateo Buddhist Temple, and I'm a student at San Jose State University. My generation is very concerned with the growing threat of climate change. So this year, I had the opportunity to join the BCA EcoSangha Committee with my mom, Kasumi Ito, and our first idea was to have an Earth Day service that turned out to be a great success.
Every spring, temples celebrate our planet with Earth Day services and activities. Dharma talks make the connection between our Buddhist practices and ecology, and how interdependence and compassion can help us find ways to not waste our resources. Temples can host many Green Earth Day activities, from making planters to bee houses, a repurposed materials contest, and even a Motainai Obon dance. These activities show us how saving our planet's resources is core to our Buddhist teachings in fun and creative ways. Temples have been installing water refill stations. They supply clean, filtered water, eliminating the cost and waste of disposable plastic bottles. The Sangha also brings their own water bottles, which saves on one-time use cups. Another way to offer water is inexpensive water filtering systems. Water is precious, water is life. Creating recycling centers for plastic bottles, aluminum cans, and glass ensures correct processing. You can also add compost bins for food scraps that can be composted for soil, which saves them from ending up in the landfill. Temples are striving to use 100% compostable food serving and dining ware at their events. Take it one step further, and reusable dining kits or dishware can cut down on waste completely and cut the cost of buying single-use products. It's a win-win. Saving money, saving the environment. Sustainable crafts create new items from old ones. This practice reminds me of the story of the Buddhist disciple Ananda and the king Udayana. Ananda kept repurposing clothes until they were reduced to rags and finally mixed into the mud walls. Discarded fabrics can be made into sashiko stitching, teneguis into necklaces, and rice bags into purses. A memorial quilt was made out of a father's work shirts, with family pictures sewn in throughout. Every year, the Sangha donates family treasures such as heirlooms and other gently used items as a fundraiser. Remaining items can be donated to charities that help great causes in our community, like battered women's shelters and scraps for teachers. This is a way to reuse items that is also a good practice in dana. Solar panels are an example of clean, non-polluting sources of energy that will sustain our collective future, environment, and wildlife. Fresno Betsuin installed 101 panels and has seen a savings of $14,000 in 1 year. San Francisco installed panels that service 27,000 square feet, reducing their monthly electric bill to just $200. This cost is less than most single-family households. The foresight and initiative of temple reverends and board members, as well as the fundraising campaign by the Sangha, all contribute to this ecological achievement.
This video highlights some of the actions that temples are taking to implement the EcoSangha resolution and ways leaders can encourage everyone to join in the effort. The environmental crisis is enormous and beyond the scope of our temples, but we need to have the integrity to do our part. Please support our efforts to make our temples models of environmentally friendly behavior. What we do at our temple reflects our values. If our children and grandchildren come to the temple and see us being irresponsible and wasteful, they will wonder why that our words don't match our actions.
Practice what you teach. Please say what
Precious earth, keep it green, mindful care, think rebirth, water pure, soil rich, fresh clean air are needed so. Where did it come from? Where will it go? Take great care so all may grow. We must work to preserve. If we don't conserve, in our haste there will be waste, changing the balance, polluting the earth. How can we live in harmony? Think of generations to come.